wanted to jump here, Board Game Maniacs, to let everybody know that this Mission 1 new, the rules are not exactly correct. I do flub up on a couple of rules, not as much as the last time, but I try to pick them up, and I also do, which is an introduction video that is at the beginning of this Aliens Another Glorious Day in the Core. This first game is just a warm up, but then the next video where we're going to be doing a bug hunt, no holds barred, all the rules are set out, and we're going to try to get it done as exact and accurate as possible. Thanks for joining me, Board Game Maniacs, for this Mission 1 newt from Aliens Another Glorious Day in the Core from Gale Force 9. This game I played onto the channel before, and I really screwed up the rules a lot, so hopefully I'm not going to screw up the rules that bad. And we are playing with the most up-to-date rules as of this video is out. And just so everybody knows, I have my handy dandy new rule book printed out, as well as I'm a member of some alien Facebook pages, and what some of the people have done is, members of the group, is they made like these little cheat sheets and everything, which is awesome, which I'm going to be following. So with all of this, we should be okay, and we should be able to play the game without too many flubs into this game. Leading off this mission to find newt, we have some hardcore Marines going here, and they're led by Corporal Dwayne Hicks, and the only other hero that's playing in this is Ellen Ripley. When I say heroes, you can have characters and you have grunts with the other, and I'm having 4 grunts, and these grunts are Hudson, Crow, Drake, and Vasquez. Now let's just start trying to move them out and see if we can find. So who I'm going to activate first, well, who Corporal Dwayne Hicks is going to let activate first is none other than Ripley. So Ripley gets the activation. She has an M4 1A pulse rifle. She's got her M40 grenades, body armor, and a medical scanner. So we have to remember that we have these things, and hopefully we can do this. So we are onto the Marine phase. It is set to the aim dial. All of the aim dials, so your aim is, and Ripley's a 7, so she's a set. And this is another variant into the change in the rules. Originally it was when whatever Marine would activate, you would reset their dial first, but now you just do it all at once, so they're all at their current aim dials. I'm going to try to remember to point out some of the rules adjustments that are in here, but anyhow, Ripley's here. She's got a speed of 5. So we got to be careful, because we don't know where some aliens are. Well, I know where the blips are, and you do too if you followed along with the mission. But anyhow, what we're going to do with Ripley then is Ripley is going to, she's going to move her 5, but she's kind of want to stay around this area. She's hiding out a bit. So she's just going to go here for her first action. And she also had on activation recycle 2 endurance cards and draw 1. We don't have any endurance cards or anything that we can recycle, as if I can bring up the proper camera. And you can see on the side here that we don't have anything in here yet, and the cards are all set up properly the way it's supposed to. So that was her first action, and I guess for her second action, it don't really matter with Ripley what she's going to do, but she's going to aim, so she's going up to 8. Just in case, because you never know what's going to happen in this crazy game. So next, activate, and you have to pass it, I think it's to the left from whoever is going to activate first. So we're just going to keep going around, so it's going to be Ripley, and then Hicks is going to activate. And Hicks says, on activation, you may draw an endurance card. Now again, this is you may draw, and I am not going to draw nothing at all. Okay, so passive 2 as well. Once per turn, exhaust a card from your hand to roll. Hicks failed attacks. He got a speed of 4. He's going up 4-2 as well. So let's find where Hicks is here. There's Hicks. So he's going 1, 2, 3. So far there's no line of sight into anything that he can draw to see to, you know, like trigger the aliens or anything. So he just went 3. He's going to go up 1 more. Still can't see anything, and he also is going to do an aim action to bring it to 8, and that ends his turn. Now we are going to go. He has the ability to 2 grunts. He's able to activate 2 grunts, I should say, because he is a corporal, so he has the power to activate 2. I think it don't really matter at this point because I am playing like a 2-player game, but if we're going by the rules, we have to go by the rules. So we have to do who we're going to activate. Also too as well, which is really cool, let's switch cameras. I want to show you, just so I can keep track of who activated and who didn't activate. I have these little cubes from a different game, you can see, and all I'm doing is I'm laying them on the card to let me know which one activated. So I know Ripley activated, I know that Dwayne Hicks activated, so the next one activate, I gotta think Vasquez, or it's gonna be Drake, or Crow, or Hudson. Do you know what? I'm just gonna do Crow. Why not? Let's activate Crow. Let's see here. He's a grunt. He really got no on activation. His aim is 5, tech 3, defense 6, speed 4, melee 1. So Crow is going to move up his 4. So let's go over to Crow, which is right here, and Crow is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, no line of sight or nothing, but he is going to aim as well. And I think pretty much what all the other grunts are going to do after the next grunt activates. So I'm going to activate Hudson for the second one that Corporal ordered to go. And Hudson is speed of 4 too as well. And because he's a grunt, you don't have any activations or anything on activations. So Hudson is here. He's going 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to do another move right there, and he's kind of just holding the line here. And that is going to be Hudson's turn to activate, and now it's just going to be Drake and Vasquez. Now, because there's no nobody else that can activate, you just take whoever's first player just activates who they can, who they want after that. So they have passive exhaust 2 cards, and that's because both of them have the M56 Smart Gun, which is a really powerful weapon. So what they are going to do is they have a movement, just like everyone else, of 4. So they are going to move up 4 too as well. And this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, no line of sight is not drawn yet. And Drake is going to move up 2 as well. My big head is in the way. He's not going to be able to shoot because he's got no, actually, he can go up that way for kind of like a double move. Like that, I guess. And Ripley's kind of staying behind because she is not, she encountered these before, obviously, but she is nothing compared to the fighting power of the Marines. But as we've seen in the first mission, or not the first mission, but the first movie, Ellen Ripley is someone that you have to take very, very seriously, because if not, you're gonna be in some trouble. So anyhow, I'm starting to ramble. Next thing we want to do here is we are going to do the, because we did the Marine phase, reset the aim dial, resolved all on activation abilities. Did that. Equip endurance card, don't have to do that. Perform up to 2 actions, they did that. Resolve all end activation abilities. Nobody has any end activation abilities. So because of that, we go on to use the rank to activate grunts, did that, and then pass the activation token. So it was Ripley that went first, and then we passed it now to Hicks. So Hicks now is going to get the first player token. And on top of that, then we go on to the alien phase. Activate aliens. There are no aliens on the board because this is turn 1. So we have to activate blips. So the blips, we have to start from the closest and work our way from closest to furthest. So let's just switch the camera angle here again so that we get a little better shot. Yeah, I think we should be okay there, but I think what's a really good idea is for me to adjust that. And again, this is going to be all fixed in editing, but I'm going to keep it rolling while I move and change the shot to the way that I want so that we can see where the aliens are possibly hiding here. So that's kind of where we are now. You can see that door is all barricaded up. I mean, like totally barricaded up, because they do not want anybody past this part. For some reason or other, from LV-426, the colonists that did there, they blocked it off because they encountered something that they don't know what's going on. We know what's going on, but they don't. They just think it's aliens or whatever, because you know they're just not taking Ripley seriously. But anyhow, I'm starting to ramble. So now we are on to the blip's turn to activate. So they're both on this same tile. So we're going to roll the alien die, and the alien die here, you can see, look, I should get it over there, is the green D6. Oh crap, and they got 6 movements. I rolled a 6. So this here is not going to be good. Let's go to a wider shot so that we can kind of take a look at what we are going to deal with here, because this is really bad. So each of them is going to move 6. So let's start off. This is the closest one. So he's going to go 1. Can draw a straight line. Actually, this kind of sort of, nope, no straight line yet. So 2. No, not yet. The third one will for sure. So 3. So that is the first alien blip to activate. Gets flipped over, and we have 2 aliens. This is not looking good already, instead of just one simple alien, but that's okay. We might be able to handle it. Alrighty, so the 2 is there, and just to show everybody, get this in. I've done this before on the channel, but you can see instead of using the tokens, which are still cool, I found this off of Thingiverse, and it shows you kind of how many is going to be spawning, and also I magnetized the both of them so it just sticks. And there's 2. So wherever way the head is pointing onto the alien is the way that these things are going to be working. I could have just, you know, pointed an arrow or painted a right arrow or something. But anyhow, we know there's 2 of them. I'm not even on camera. Back in here, focus. So we know there's 2 of them here, so that's pretty cool. So we have to put these aliens in and continue the movement of 6. So this is the third one that they moved. 1, 2, 3. And they got 3 more left to do. So this is going to be a bad one. So let's continue here. So 3, closest one is going to be 1, 2, and he is lined up with none other than Hicks himself. So now Hicks and everyone else is going to have to try to attack this alien with recovery fire, because when aliens move up, and anyone who was within 4 squares and got line of sight can do, which is called a recovery fire, where they get to shoot and hopefully take care of them 2 aliens before Hicks gets attacked. Even Hicks is going to be able to do some recovery fire here. So let's go to a better camera angle here. Right here, I guess. You can't really see that alien, you can. So we'll go there and we'll hopefully be able to take them out. So first off, Hicks gets to shoot, and he has his M41A pulse rifle. And to shoot it, whoa, this is interesting. All right, so he's going to shoot. And he's got the grenade, or no, he's got a pistol. Sorry, I thought he had a grenade. So anyhow, let's see what happens here. I'm going to try to see if we can get a better place to roll. We'll be back in a second here. Maybe we can see a little better here. So anyhow, Hicks, which is right here, and he's going to shoot at the swarm of aliens, which is 2. Let's just get these things out of the way for now, just so that we can see a little better. And Hicks is going to exhaust 1 card to use his M41A pulse rifle. So we exhaust 1 card, put it in the exhaust pile without looking at it, and now he can shoot. His aim right now is an 8, because remember, he did an aim for his second action. So let's shoot and see what happens. 5. All right. So this is a good thing. So 5, he hit. So because he hit, one of them aliens are taken down. So this 2 goes to 1. And Hicks's aim dial goes from 8 to 7. And now he is going to do, which is the full auto, he's going to exhaust another card to take another shot at it. And now he needs a 7 or less. Hopefully he's going to do some damage here and do it. Oh, he's got a star. That star is a 1, not a 10, because you can see the 10 is right there. So he definitely, because up close and personal, like, nobody's getting me. It's Hicks, come on. And he took care of that last alien, and his aim dial goes into 6 now. But that was a really, really good shot for Hicks. Like he was on point right away and just totally just took out that alien. Like there's no stopping him from what he is trying to do, and that's fine. Newt! Hope you're enjoying this battle report. Just remember, if you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, head over to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs, become an official sponsor, select one of the tiers, and get benefits that normal subscribers do not get. Check it out, links in the description. But wait, we're not done yet, because out of the shadows is yet another alien that's lurking. So, who's up? 1. Now, they definitely are going to be able to see line of sight, especially Vasquez, straight line of sight. So we flip it over. Oh crap, we got 4 aliens that are coming out here. So that's 4 alien swarms. That's a bad thing. I mean, a really bad thing. So let's get our aliens out with their 4 for the swarm. I don't know. Okay, and remember, their movement is 6. So now the aliens are going to go to the closest, move towards the closest marine, and obviously it's Vasquez. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Luckily, it don't make it to Vasquez or any of the other marines, so that is a good thing. So that is it for the aliens, any alien blips. Oh no, because there's still alien blips on others that we have to roll. So let's go to a wider shot so that we can do that. We should have done that first before we activated them aliens and took shots. So just be aware of that. That, again, I kind of screwed up a little bit. But anyhow, we're going to a different view here so that we can show the other one. So this here tile, these white ones, you can't move them. They don't move. But this one that's hidden here, we definitely have to do something with that. So we're going to take the alien die, and we got to roll again. And we get a 2. So this alien die moves 2, and it's just going to go. It's really hard moving with a lot of terrain here, but I love this game, and I think that the terrain is probably one of the best things to do, is fill the board up with terrain for playing these kind of games. Anyhow, that's just me. So that move, there's an alien blip on this one, so we got to roll for this. There's no more alien blips there. 1, that's not too bad, the doors. So move 1, that's all what happened there. No alien blips, because these blips, again, are stationary, they don't move. There's 1, 2, 3. I think I'm missing one of the blips for Newt. That wouldn't surprise me in the least. I'm missing one of the blips when I'm playing the game. I'll check and be back. Sorry about that, because that don't surprise me in the least. The other blip was here. The terrain kind of fell over onto it. So that's the other blip. So 1, 2, 3, or 4 up here could possibly be Newt. And the way we do this, we go to the computer, which is right here, and then we could do a tech test to try and see if we can find where Newt is out of the 4 of them, or we might just say the hell with it and just push our way through and do. We don't know. We'll figure it out. But this is interesting. So anyhow, that is all of the alien movement. There was no other thing onto it. So we go to the next phase, and that phase is draw motion tracker cards. But in this game, we do not draw motion tracker cards until turn 4. So we're still on turn 1, as you see there. So then we go to the finishing phase, and finishing phase resolve any finish phase effects, and we don't really have any finish phase effects on any of the cards, characters, what have you. Check for victory or defeat, no way, and then there's cleanup. Now we're into turn number 2. So let's go to turn number 2. Woohoo! All right, so hopefully I didn't screw up the rules so bad. Starting off, so our turn number 2 is coming on. We're in the marine phase. Who should go first here. Because if we look at where we're at, we're kind of in a good spot of where we are located. Let's go to a better shot, and you can see there that, you know, where we are, we're pretty good. So I think who I'm going to nominate first, Vasquez. Let's do it. Let's just nominate Vasquez to go first. Actually, no. We're not doing this. Hicks is going to want to try to take it over first. So Hicks is going to shoot with his M41A pulse rifle again, because you can see that Hicks is right here. So I'm just going to angle Hicks that way a bit. So there's 4 of them. So Hicks, for his first, he has to go to reset his aim dial first off, so his aim goes back up to 7. And all the other grunts too as well are going to go up or go back to the regular aim dial, which I should have done off camera, but again, I'm just trying to remember the rules here and not screw them up. Okay, so aim dials are reset. So now Hicks is going to shoot. I think he's going to aim first. Why? Why not? So again, remember, on activation, you may draw an endurance card, but Hicks don't want to do that. So he is going to shoot at the alien swarm that's in front of him when it's a 4. So he's got an automatic here. He's got full auto, so maybe something good will happen there. So Hicks is going to shoot A first. And here goes. Gets a 9. Oh, that's bad. That's a miss for Hicks. So he's going to, for second action, because he didn't aim. He just thought I was going to aim, but he just shot. So his second action, he's going to shoot again. Now his aim is that 6 instead of 7. He's got to do something here. Whoops. And that was a 1. You can't really see that. Let's switch to a different angle. Hopefully it's not off camera here. You can barely see it. So, whoop, the 1. That's what I got. So Hicks got a 1. So he definitely toasted the alien. So I got to keep remembering to do the cards when they're shooting. So he exhausted 1 to shoot. He missed. He exhausted a second one to shoot, and he hit. So this alien swarm is going from 4 to 3. And now Hicks, because he got his full auto, he's going to just shoot again. So he exhausts only 1 card. And he's shooting again. So he's got to get 6 or under. And he's got a 9. He totally flubbed it. But his aim dial still goes down to a 5. So that is silly for Hicks. That was his 2 turns. He's done. But he has he's got a passive ability. Once per turn, you can exhaust a card from your hand to reroll Hicks's failed attempts. And unfortunately, Hicks don't have anything in his hand, so he cannot do that. So Hicks is activated. Next to activate is he's going to pick 2 grunts to activate. And of course, he's calling on good old Vasquez. She's not old. But Vasquez is going to do it with her M56 smart gun. She has a passive ability. You're supposed to get rid of 3 cards, exhaust 3 cards when you shoot, but she's only going to do 2. Now, she also has full automatic with this smart gun, which is really, really cool. So first off, let's exhaust 2 cards. So 1, 2 cards goes into the exhaust pile. And now with this here, it is bulky. So bulky keyword means it can't carry a sidearm or a backup weapon. So exhaust 3 cards, well 2 in this case when you make an attack action with this weapon. When rolling for an attack action, with this weapon, roll 2 dice instead of 1, discarding the highest result. So that's pretty good. So it's 2 dice, and I got to discard the highest result. So that is an 8 and a 5. I get rid of the 8. That's the 5. And her aim right now is a 5. Oh, actually, no, it's a 6. My bad. I forgot to redo her aim dial. So she's a 6. I think she's a 10 in this movie. She's badass. But anyhow, so she did do that. She shot at the alien and took one of them down. So 3 goes to 2. Back. Now Vasquez is going to exhaust only 1 more card, because it does say in the rules full automatic. Only have to exhaust 1 more card to take another shot. So Vasquez is going to shoot again, and now she has to get a 6. Or no, a 5 or lower, because she did shoot once already. So a 5 or lower, and you roll 2 dice, and you got to discard the highest one. And she's got a 9 and a 2. It does say discard the highest one, right? 2 dice instead of 1, discarding the highest result. Yes, so she got a 2. So she's got to drop down the 5 regardless. Or the 4, I should say, for her shot. But she did hit again. So she's just starting to tear up all of these alien swarm, bringing it down to only 1 alien left. And she is going to yet again, because she's Vasquez, exhaust 1 more card for full auto. And now she has to get a 4 to hit. And she gets a 10 and a 6, and she missed. Uh-oh, but she still drops from 4 to 3. Uh-oh. So Vasquez is done. And now there's 1 more grunt that Hicks is going to activate, and it's going to be, see, Drake will have to move out in front of Vasquez to shoot, because he's got the other smirk on. I don't want Drake to do that right now. So let's say Hudson's going to do it. Why not? So Hudson, he's a grunt. He don't have anything on activation or anything. So he's got his M41A pulse rifle. So Hudson is going to say exactly where he is, because you can see Hudson is right here. And he is going to shoot at that last alien. So should he aim for his first action? No way. He wants to move too. So he's going to take a shot first. So he's at 7, or 6 is his aim dial, sorry. So he's going to take a shot. And it is a 5, so he successfully hit. So I'm going to drop down his aim dial to 5. This last alien is toasted. And Hudson did a good thing, because he just cleared the last alien. And he's, yeah, hey man, that's cool, yeah. So I don't know, Hudson don't really talk like that. Hudson was awesome in the movie. Anyhow, so that was his first action. His second action is he's got a speed of 4. Hudson is going to just start moving up. So, whoop, I hit my camera, sorry. So Hudson, where you at, Hudson? He goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, he should probably go there just to give some room to other people to activate or to move. So Hudson is activated too as well. Now, Ripley is going to go. So Ripley is going to move, obviously. So Ripley she's going to do a double move just to get up there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. She can't end the move there, so she stops. And you can go here, why not? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to be blocking anybody. 5. Alrighty, so that is Ripley, and on activation, recycle 2 endurance cards and draw 1 card. So she has to do that on her activation. See, I keep forgetting these, but hopefully I don't screw up too bad. So let's go to a better camera here, just so that we can see the endurance cards and everything here. So Ripley, she was supposed to recycle 2 endurance cards. So grab 2.
whoops, and recycle the 2. And it says draw 1 card. Don't be a hazard. It's an event. So this goes in Ripley's hand. And each character may move up to 2 spaces. That's pretty good. It's a cost of 3. It's an event. I wonder if she should do that now just so that she can get everybody ahead. Now I know that Drake has never activated yet, and neither did Crow. But I think that might be a good idea because we still got a lot of cards in our exhaust pile that we can, our endurance deck that we can exhaust, I should say. So yeah, I think she's going to, each character may move up to 2 spaces. Marine characters that move may draw an endurance card. All right, so everybody's going to each character, so I got to pay the cost of 3 first. So that's 1, 2, 3. All right, so now it don't say anything about discarding this though. It could be wrong, I'm not sure, but I'm going to just put it in the exhaust. I'm exhausting this card. So I'm just putting it in the exhaust pile. If I am wrong with that, please let me know in the comments so that we can fix that one, that mistake. So this part, just be aware. So anyhow, I did that. So now each of them gets to move 2 spaces. And I'm just going to move them all. So if you're a character, you get to draw an endurance card too. I think that's what it said. So you should have used that. And marine characters that move may draw an endurance card. They may, but I'm not going to draw nothing. Screw that. So let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. Because it'd be good if we got here to block, barricade this, because, or barricade a door or what have you, because we don't want any aliens kind of flanking us from behind. So they moved. 2, 2, there, oh, 2, all right, that's all of the movement. That was a pretty good event card that Ripley played. And now we are going to go to another turn. Who's going to go now? Ripley don't get to activate, so it's just all the other grunts that did not activate get to go. So Drake and Crow gets to go. So where is Drake? So Drake is here. Drake has got a speed of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to do a double move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, he's not exactly by that, so he can't really barricade the door yet. But he's getting close. So Drake has activated, and now it's just Crow is left to activate. And Crow is right behind Hicks, I think. So that's going to be... Crow's movement again is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now Crow is up to that part of the barricade door, so he can perform a tech test, but that is an action, and he already spent his 2 actions to do a double move. So that is it for all of the characters to activate so far. So now we go on to the alien phase, which is going to be activate aliens. There's no aliens on the board. Activate blips, so the blips have to go. So this blip here is going to go first. So I need to find my alien die, which is right here. And let's go to a better shot so that we can see what we're rolling here. Like this wall's gotten the crap beat out of it. Keep dropping camera gear and everything. So anyhow, alien here, 3. So this alien's gonna go 1, 2. Now that barricade is barricaded on the door, so the alien cannot get out. But the alien is going to try to unbarricade it. So originally the rules were, I think it was 4, 5, or 6, but they made it more difficult into the updated rule set. So for barricade, they can unbarricade on a 5 or a 6. And he got a 5. Holy crap! So that is unbarricaded. Let's take that off. So that alien blip can still move. can't remember what I rolled here. And I'm too lazy to refer back. So I'm just gonna go here, no line of sight, anything. So I'm just gonna move one more time just because I don't know how many I roll there because my mind is just not working. So anyhow, there we go. This is done. So the next quadrant is here. They got a blip. And no, definitely 6. Like, oh, that was a 6. I kind of picked it up and screwed it up. So these doors aren't barricaded into the map. They're not barricaded. I'm going to double check. Yeah, so the door is right here. If we bring it closer, they're not barricaded. So 6. So 1, 2, 3, and once you go, see, this is a rule that I really screwed up bad when I first started playing it. The doors are always closed, but when you move adjacent to a door, it opens up. So that's gonna change your line of sight and so forth. So just be aware that I screwed that up. So now I was there, so 1, 2, so this door gets opened up. 3, 4, 5, 6. And that door is closed again. So that is it. There's no alien blips here. Is there any alien blips there? No, there's not any alien blips there. So that is it for the alien blips. And we go on to the next part, which is going to be draw motion tracker cards. But we're not doing draw motion tracker cards until turn 4, the end of turn 4. So finishing phase is resolve any finishing phase effect. There's none. Check for victory, no. Clean up. Yeah, so now we are going to take this and go back, or go ahead to turn number 3 now. Woo, we're getting along pretty good. Oh yeah.